My name's Eli, and today we're going to be looking at Halo Reach, a prequel to Halo CE, a follow-up for Halo 3, and Bungie's last game in the series. Before the video starts, I want to say that this is the first video that will kick off my retrospective series of every Halo game, excluding Halo Wars 1 and 2. Sorry Halo Wars fans. But anyways, if you're interested in that, please consider subbing. I'm looking to hit 50 before the end of this year. Alright, that's enough. Get ready, put on your helmet, reload your assault rifle, and let's fight some Covenant. The first mission of the game starts with the cinematic, where Noble 6, the person we'll be playing as, meets Noble Team. Noble Team consists of 6 members: June, George, Emil, Kat, and the leader of the team, Carter. Like I just said, Noble Team has 6 members. Noble 6 fills in the 6th spot. Before Noble 6, Thom, the original Noble 6, sacrificed himself in battle, leaving an empty spot to be filled on the team.
Me, I'm just happy to have Noble back up to full strength.
Our first mission, titled Winter Contingency, aims the team to look into a downed outpost. The objective is to confront who's responsible and get the outpost back online.
Listen up, Noble Team. We're looking at a downed relay outpost 50 clicks from Visegrad. We're gonna introduce ourselves to whoever took it out, and then Kat's gonna get it back online.
Get me under the hood, Commander.
Sir, why would rebels want to cut off Reach from the rest of the colonies?
You get a chance, maybe you can ask him, George.
Commander, we just lost our signals at HQ.
Backup channels?
Nada. Can't say what's jamming us.
You heard her. Dead zone confirmed. Command will not be keeping us company this trip.
I'm lonely already.
Let's go, 6. All right, Noble Team, spread out. Watch the approach.
After landing, the team finds a warthog in flames and makes a run to a nearby structure to look for any troopers.
Noble leader, I'm seeing heat sigs in the structure ahead.
Move! On your knees, now! They're not rebels, they're farmers. Look at them.
Ask them what they're doing here.
Mitkerestekit.
McNamar Kartuk min Holly.
Hiding, sir.
Teknab Agil, Asomsidot Isha Jorladyat. She called us as
Neighbors were attacked last night. He heard screams, gunfire, stopped around sunrise. Says something in the fields killed his son.
Something.
Commander, be advised, I'm reading heat signatures in that structure directly east of your position. Over.
The farmer warns the Spartans of something. He says that they attacked his neighbors and killed his son. Right after this, heat signatures begin to pop up and the something were aliens. I think this introduction is superb. I love the way the tension is built up, going from the blown up warthog to the farmer saying something attacked and killed. Then when you first meet the Covenant, the game kind of slowly introduces the player to them in a wave-like way. First you get grunts and jackals, then you get some elites. Perfect. After fighting off a few groups of Covenant, the team gets a distress signal.
3 Charlie 6, does anyone read? We were attacked by Covenant forces. The Covenant is on Reach. I repeat, the Covenant is on Reach.
It's the troopers we've been looking for. I for real thought they were dead. We find the troopers, desperately in need of help. So we do what we do best. We shoot aliens. Yeah, die. Shoot them in the head. Yeah, what's this? A gun? Oh, I'll take that. Now that they're safe and air support can land, everyone piles into Falcons, these helicopter things. And while flying, Kate, already at the outpost, contacts us in need of assistance.
Doors locked. Mechanism's been flash fused.
Can you beat it?
I dial up my torch, cut a way through. Gonna take some time.
Okay. We're en route to your location.
We arrive, expecting Covenant, and Covenant is what we got. They just kept piling dropship after dropship. There can't be this many Covenant needed just for a simple communications outpost. Oh wait. With the door ready, and the amount of Covenant trying to end our lives, we shut the door in their faces and head to the outpost control room. On arrival, a body and a single trooper is found. The trooper states that he thinks his squadron is dead. And what is that thing on the body? What?
I'll take that, 6. Not your domain.
Oh, okay.
Here. Come on. Out you come. It's all right. We're not gonna hurt you.
George.
I got her. Keep still, and I'll release you.
Stand, over!
We've been engaged! Bad guy coming out!
That Tango group has permission to pursue.
-4, stay on the entrance. 2, handle her. 5 and 6, clear the hole.
Yeah, they're invisible now. The elites took the trooper guy, and we need him to tell us what happened here. The door closes behind us, and here we go. This is where the invisible elites show up. There's nothing scarier than a plasma sword wielding elite running full force at you. I know I already said this, but the way the game eases the player into the enemy type is really good. I like it. And also, this is the very first time in Reach the player gets to hold a plasma sword.
Into the mouth. Nice.
Oh yeah, the trooper guy? Anyways, we're here to repair communications.
If the question is, when will the station be back online? 2 weeks, earliest. This is plasma damage. All major uplink components are fried.
2 minutes is too long.
Which is why I'm splicing into the main overland bundle to get you a direct line to Colonel Holland.
Find out what she knows.
What's your name? Do you live around here? Arnevin George.
Shada.
Friend of yours?
Father.
Sha'ainalong. I'm sorry.
Why would you be?
Big man forgets what he is sometimes.
She just lost her father.
Get her on her feet. The body stays here.
Thank you, sir.
Signal. It's patchy, but it's there.
I'll take it.
Let's not touch anything. You wouldn't want to ground this place.
Colonel, this is Noble 1. There are no rebels. The Covenant are on Reach. Acknowledge?
Come again, Noble 1. Did you say Covenant?
Affirmative. It's the Winter Contingency.
May God help us all.
Nine out of 10. This mission is perfect at letting the player ease into the game. From weapons to enemies to vehicles to characters. I wonder what that card was. This mission, Noble Team is tasked to help secure Swordbase. Our AI companion, Antidot, details the team on our plan.
Immediate course correction. The Office of Naval Intelligence Swordbase is presently under siege from a Corvette-class Covenant vessel. Due to the sensitive nature of this facility, use of orbital rounds has been, for the moment, prohibited. Oni has requested Team Noble's direct intervention to help secure Swordbase.
Carter drops the player and Cat off to begin pushing into enemy forces. Right after finishing off this group of Covenant, we get our hands on an airstrike gun thing. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, look at the gun. It tells you when you can shoot again. Right after using the only 2 shots from this thing on some Covenant tanks, which are called Wraths, we get our first chance to drive a Warthog. Sick. Sword Control tells Cat and the player that a comms base and an anti-air weapon need to be brought back online.
AA gun is to the west, comms array is to the east. Let's roll.
Yeah, you get to choose. Don't you just love how open these level areas feel? I chose the weapon first, got it online, then hopped in a Ghost, which is my favorite vehicle in Halo. Zoomed over to the comms, and that's one switch. And that's the other switch. Boom, we're back online. After finishing off the remaining Covenant in the area, we're directed to get back to Swordbase ASAP. We arrive, and these things are waiting for us. I take both of them out by myself with no problem, and head up some floors.
Elevator, Lieutenant. Take it.
Our objective now is to get to the top floor and aid with a breach. After climbing up multiple floors, we make it. I find a rocket launcher. After this, we stand and watch the results of the Covenant trying to take over this base.
Beautiful, ain't it? Someone should take a picture. Nice work, by the way.
I aim to please.
5, 6, get down to the science wing. Dr. Halsey wants a debrief and command saying we're all hers.
Repeat? Sounded like you said Halsey.
I did.
Copy that, on our way. Don't need command to tell me. Been all hers half my life.
So the team meets up with Dr. Halsey, who's the person that practically invented Spartans. Dr. Halsey wants to know about the events that took place in the first mission, revealing the elderly male body we found was an archaeologist and the group of elite Covenant that jumped us were apparently looking for... Oh.
So let's hope that the data module your lieutenant commander stole contains it.
So Kat stole that card, which may or may not have some very important information on it. The info that Halsey wants was also wanted by those elites, which explains why they were so ferocious. The info itself is something about a latchkey discovery, and I'm gonna be honest, no clue what that is. Another thing about this Halsey interaction, we see how upfront she is. She shuts down George when he brings up the archaeologist's daughter.
Mom, she was hiding in the
Irrelevant. The elites. Tell me more about them.
And verbally slaps Carter when he states that he didn't want to stray from the objective.
I gave the order not to pursue. Our primary objective was to get the station's relay back online.
Your primary objective, Commander, are you a puppet or a Spartan?
But he gets his clap back.
That data is classified Tier 1. I could send you to the brig for interfering with my work.
Maybe you'd like to join her.
I'm sorry?
We're currently under emergency planetary directive, winter contingency. I'm sure you're familiar with the punishment for civilian interference with the Spartan deployment.
Are you threatening me, Commander?
Just making a reading suggestion, ma'am. Let's move, noble team.
Mom?
That will be all, George.
Overall, this mission isn't anything really crazy. It's simple and it works. 7.5 out of 10. This mission is one of my favorites. It begins with Noble 6 and June shuffling along a cliff speaking to Kat.
Recon Team Bravo reporting in. 3 and 6 in position.
Then we're closing in. Report to any Covenant structures or devices. Direct action may be necessary.
Copy that.
June hands us some ammo for our sniper, which will come in handy, and we part ways.
I'll be in touch.
You sneak through these hills until you reach a structure filled with Covenant, where I tried to take them out quietly. After getting caught, June decides to tag along and help us. Also, it's confirmed that Noble 6 is forklift certified. Shortly after that, we run into another Covenant-filled structure where our sniper comes really handy. We clean up remaining hostile and head through a cave-like valley to find... Yep, I kept my distance here. After my sniper took those two Goudas out, we push forward to find yet again another Covenant-filled structure. But wait, I can sense another type of organism in the area. Human! What are they doing wandering around when Covenant are taking over? We fight off this group of the citizens. Yes, these are not soldiers, they are regular everyday Joes. Like you and me. At least I think you're a regular everyday Joe. This group of Covenant sees their demise, and we find out why the humans are here.
A little more action than we're used to. You Spartans are good in a fight.
What are you doing here? Whole area is supposed to be evacuated.
Didn't like leaving it to someone else to protect our home, so we came back. For this. We have them hidden all over the territory.
You know, this stuff is stolen.
What, you gonna arrest me?
No. I'm gonna steal it back.
June's so cool. Yeah, so I guess they stole weapons and hid caches of them in different places. And I mean, I don't blame them. Any type of firepower would be needed during an alien invasion. I can't tell if June wants them to have these guns or not. They are citizens, so not giving them the weapons would make sense, but what are they going to use to fight off aliens? Their fist?
Another dropship coming in.
As usual, more Covenant drop in. With help from the citizens, we fend them off and succeed. From here, June looks for another way to continue forward. One of the citizens states that there is a nearby riverbed we can use, that they've also been using to smuggle items. We follow the citizens through the riverbed, and this scene is just so good. It's so good. I love the idea of Spartans lurking around in the rain along with normal people. Just look.
Hold up. Copy dropship. Take cover. Okay, clear. Let's move.
As usual, we continue forward and meet this structure, which is causing a dark zone in the area. Kat tells us not to destroy it yet, but place a remote detonator on it. She follows us up with telling us that Command is planning something, so we listen and push forward, taking out hostile. June begins planting and 2 hunters drop in. My sniper helped me big time here, allowing me to take them down with ease. After we've planted, Kat tells us the Command wants us to continue forward so we can find out what the Covenant are hiding. We find a gate, open it, and get swarmed immediately. Despite this, we continue forward, taking out every hostile we see. After this, Noble 6 and June spot something huge.
Jackpot. Transmitting visual. You've seen this, Cat?
Confirmed. Receiving Nova 3 and Nova 6 live visual of a Covenant strike force.
It's no strike force. It's an invading army. If we're gonna smother this thing, we need to go in hard and fast.
Agreed. All recon teams disengage and fall back. Sun will be up in a few hours, and it's going to be a very busy day.
So that was Nightfall, easily one of my favorites from this game. The stealthy portion I loved, the Gouda portion I loved, and the cooperative portion with the citizens I loved. Plus, this mission ties into the next in a small fashion. An easy 8 out of 10.
That landing zone has been tagged by UNSC Command as a priority 1 target. Discharge link is loud and clear.
Copy that. Acquiring signal lock on the pylon. Detonating in 3, 2.
Incoming!
Might want to hold on to something.
You gotta admit, the UNSC got style. This intro goes so hard. By the way, that structure that Kat blew up was the one from the last mission. Right after crashing, we hear a Wilhelm scream, which I didn't notice until I looked back at the footage. No time to bicker about the Wilhelm scream. Kat needs us.
On my way.
We get to experience a grenade launcher for the first time here, and it's not bad. I mainly only use it against vehicles, but it was fun. Our objective now is to simply secure a landing zone for a vehicle to be dropped. This time we get a rocket warthog, but I'll be calling it a rocket hog. Yeah, my name's cooler. Our objective now is to shut down some enemy airtight. Our objective now is to shut down 2 anti-aircraft guns. I can't speak right now. I go inside the anti-aircraft and destroy this thingy. I sit and wait, not knowing what to do next, and so I do it again, but this time I keep a safe distance. New objective. We drive around, which I enjoy, until we get to a Covenant-ruled mining facility that we need to secure. After we secured the mining facility, we continue forward until we meet another anti-aircraft gun, which we're ordered to destroy. Not gonna lie, this part was very brutal. I had no ammo and was scavenging for anything. Even with 2 hunters and multiple Covenants on my back, I managed to do it.
Beautiful, ain't it? Someone should take a picture. Nice work, by the way.
I aim to please.
I finish off remaining enemies, and George drops in a Falcon.
Need a lift, Spartan?
And of course we join George. George is so nice, man. I hope nothing terrible happens to him. We now are headed to our primary objective, which is a giant force-fielded structure. So this is like one of the 3 or 2 flying sections of the campaign, and I like them. It's a nice shift from the chaotic ground gameplay. So we've arrived at the structure, and for some reason the pilot decides to drive into the force field. I don't know if that was a smart idea.
Brace for a hard landing.
Yeah, Everyone's dead, except me and George. Heck yeah, come on George, let's go kick some Covenant butt. With no backup, we both go in. George tells us he'll hold off ground hostile, while we head up to the top of the building in the middle of the field to turn it off.
Get in there. Take out that shield, Lieutenant.
So we head up, take out some bad guys, and hit the off button.
Get us out of here.
Now that the field is off, one of the UNSC's major ships can destroy the building. That's not good. That's not good. Yep, they destroyed it. They used an even bigger ship than ours to destroy it. Tip of the Spear was a very humbling experience. This mission was very surprising from start to finish. A simple 7.5 out of 10.
Our foe is more devious than we imagined. That spire was indeed a teleporter linked to a cloaked Covenant supercarrier, a grave threat. Thankfully, help is imminent. 60% of the UNSC fleet is en route to Reach from existing deployments. The first battle group should arrive within 48 hours.
48 hours?
That's imminent?
This intro is the best in the game. I would let it play, but it's a bit lengthy, so I'll sum it up for you. Noble Team is stranded, not knowing what to do. Kat remembers a very specific moment and realizes that it could help them with their situation. The plan is to get an aircraft that will have a slip space drive strapped to it that will allow us to destroy a Covenant carrier in orbit right above us. But exactly where would they get all the things they need to accomplish this?
That said, a good place to look might be, I don't know, the nearest non-existent launch site and the non-existent Saber program dismissed by 3 administrations as preposterous rumor.
So, first things first, we head to the nearest Sable program launch site in hopes of them having a spacecraft for us to use. We tread a beach, taking out Covenant, and eventually make it inside. Through a few more Covenant and a brutal scene of fallen soldiers, we make it. Carter demands us and George to be launched before the Covenant wreck the spacecraft. We get launched, and oh my god, I did not see this coming. A legit spacecraft battle mission. You know, this instantly reminded me of like the Lego Star Wars missions. I really enjoyed those parts of that game, and I really enjoyed this part of this mission. The only downside here, in my opinion, is the length. It starts out with small enemy types, easy to destroy, and then starts introducing you to harder to destroy ships. I did have a little bit of trouble at the end with the bigger ones, but it was usually on my end the reason I died. Alright, I just had to boost about this part. I really liked it. Alright, back to the campaign. Right after figuring out controls, we get attacked. A few waves get absolutely wrecked, and we eventually are able to dock. George gets out of our spacecraft and heads to the one that holds the bomb.
Bravo, 2-9, are you clear to re-engage thrusters? Noble 6, this is Holland.
Go ahead, Colonel.
We've flagged a Corvette-class vessel on a predicted docking track with our target. Get our makeshift bomb on that Corvette, and we have our delivery system. Noble 5 will escort the bomb. I need your Saber team to clear the way for boarding.
We'll get it done, Colonel. 6 out.
We get to the Corvette.
We have visual. Target confirmed.
Might want to clip her engines, Colonel.
Good thinking, Savannah. Noble 6, I'm marking targets. Take out the Corvette's main engines.
We take out these thrusters, land on top of the Corvette, and are given orders to permanently disable the ship's communications. We jump in, take out a few Covenant, and disable communications. Then are given directions to head to the hangar to ready it for George to dock the bomb-strapped spacecraft. We clear the hangar, slowly but surely, and George finally makes his landing. We're then directed to head to navigations to get the Corvette underneath the supercarrier.
Hear that, Lieutenant? I'll be all by my lonesome back here. Make it quick, would ya?
We make it to communications, take out some bad guys, and hit a button to head to the supercarrier. George, being one man, is being overwhelmed by forces and needs our help. So, we make it back to him and take out many waves of Covenant. With only 70 seconds until we reach the supercarrier, George calls us over and tells us the plan.
I got good news and bad news. This bird took some fire and our thruster gimbal is toast, which means the only way off this slag heap is gravity.
And the good news?
That was the good news. Bad news is, time is fried. I'm gonna have to fire it manually.
That's a one-way trip.
We all make it sooner or later. Better get going, 6. They're gonna need you down there. Listen, Reach has been good to me. Time has come to return the favor. Don't deny me this. this. Tell him to make it count.
Slip space rupture detected.
Gamma station control, reading multiple pings below the orbital defense
Slip
grid.
space rupture detected.
Yeah, we're picking up anomalies too. Are you reading
Slip
it?
space rupture
Multiple
detected.
Covenant signatures.
Slip space
Is anyone
rupture
else?
detected.
They're everywhere.
Slip space
Yeah,
rupture
must be the
detected.
whole damn Covenant
Slip
fleet.
space rupture detected.
Do I even have to say anything? I think this mission is the best in the game. Not only does it have the saddest character death in my opinion, it also has some of the best scenery, one of the best portions in the game, and a really good intro. This is a 10 out of 10. And George, you will be missed. I saw his sacrifice coming. I didn't want it to happen, but it did. Rest in peace, George.
This is Kilo Dispatch. All available teams advance to Traxxas Tower. Evacuation will commence ASAP.
Copy, dispatch. What's the status of the tower pad?
Tower pad is green. Let's move these civilians before it changes.
Copy, dispatch. 4-0 out.
So we just fell from space into a battlefield. Currently alone, our main objective is to now simply regroup. Through many massacred civilians and a creepy door, we finally meet Covenant. It feels good shooting them in the face right after George's sacrifice. For some reason, grunts just go on this self-exploding spell. I don't know what's up with that. After this, we finally meet some human beings.
Picked up a friendly. Spartan? Where the hell did he come from? Who cares? Spartan, assist.
With our newly added friends comes a newly added objective. We now need to evacuate civilians. Now that they're safe, we continue forward to continue aiding our fellow soldiers. This is also the first time I tried a jetpack, and I did an amazing job at adapting to my newfound ability. A few Covenant and grunts attempted to end my reign, but I didn't let them, and continued forward. A few more reloads and slaps, we make it to a landing pad and are picked up by a Falcon. Here we see just how brutal our enemies are, taking out anyone in their sight. I tried my best to mow down as many Covenant as possible, eventually landing next to very desperate troops.
Spartan, Sergeant Major Duval. Awful day so far. Let's keep it from getting any worse, huh? I need you to arm those batteries and fire those missiles from the central terminal. Understood?
So, with that information, we do what we do best. We shoot aliens. Where do you think you're going? Get back here, get back here. Get back here. Oh yeah, I got you. Ah! Ow! Jesus Christ! Ah! Hit the switch, turning on missile defense, allowing for all of the civilian transport vehicles to safely evacuate. After seeing some magnificent revenge, we hear a familiar voice.
Noble 2, Noble 6, Noble 5, do you copy?
This is 6. Go ahead, Noble 2.
We picked up your transponder about an hour ago, but could not risk open comms. Covenant have the city sealed tight. We're getting nothing from George.
He didn't make it.
Understood. What's the situation at Starport exit?
The last transport is away.
Alright. We're bringing you to us.
This mission is very short, but it's sweet. Flying from space into mid-battle was a perfect way to start a mission. Seeing the brutal scenes of an abandoned battleground really stick with you. From there, we get to work as the only Spartan in the field, ending it off with a nice 1v20, an easy 8 out of 10. New Alexandria isn't looking so new anymore. Haha. Yeah, you get it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we land, finally getting to see another Spartan, where Carter tells us that comms are jammed by the Covenant and that Kat needs our help with an objective.
It's good to have you back. Sorry I came alone. Make him proud.
Our objective now is to take out nearby communicator jammers using this Falcon. I was wondering if I'd ever get to fly one. The first jammer is in a hospital. I wonder if Covenant ever take naps on the job. So I run around for a good while looking for the jammer, and finally find it, disable it, take out some bad guys, and head back to my Falcon. The next jammer location was very bizarre.
I didn't sign up for this. Not aliens, man. That's it. I am out. Seriously, we're fighting aliens now? Innies were bad enough, now we got freaking aliens? Not me, man. I'm out. O-U-T, out. Let me tell you, whatever you do, don't let them bite you. I hear if one of those little ones bite you, you turn into one. Imagine it, man. We're all gonna turn into little methane-sucking freaks. They're gonna strap us up with tanks and have us fighting on their side. Not me, man. I'm out. They're not gonna get me. No!
Yeah, I did not stick around after seeing this. Some flies, actually called Yanmei, or just simply drones, jumped out of nowhere on my way out of the building after cutting off the jammer. As you can see, I barely made it out alive. After this, we yet again get into the Falcon and experience more damage to our planet. Yay! The next and last jammer gets taken offline, and now we must reach the Oni build where Noble Team resides. An evacuation plan is set, and we must take out a few AA guns to allow this to happen. We take them all out, they evacuate, and we land.
Look at this place. Used to be the crown jewel. Not anymore. Hey, you made it.
It's a regular family reunion. Keep him. I'll honor him my own way.
George always said he would never leave Reach.
The big man was sentimental.
He gave his life thinking he'd just save the planet. We should all be so lucky.
Sir, that true about Gauntlet Red and Echo teams assigned to civilian evac ops?
Those are senior level communiques.
I hear what I hear. Point is, why put Spartans on defensive deployments?
I need that link to SATCOM, Cat.
Chasing it. You didn't answer my question.
You want to know if we're losing?
I know we're losing. I want to know if we've lost. Colonel Holland, hailing us. What's he doing on an open channel?
Let's hear it.
In the southwest quadrant of the city. Over. Sierra 259. If you are receiving, I am authorizing override of radio security protocols to link with this channel. Noble Leader, this is a priority 1 hail. If you are receiving, acknowledge immediately.
Carter here. Yes, sir.
We got movement, and they're in a hurry.
How often you see Covenant retreat for no reason?
Radiation flare. Big. 40 million root guns.
Just lost Holland. What's going on?
Atomic excitement scrambled the signal. 90 million now.
Source?
Airborne. Close.
How close?
That close! First glassing? Me too. Don't worry, I'm on it. Our best option is a fallout bunker on sub-level 2. 96 meters northeast. We get orders from Holland, sir?
We're being redeployed to Swordbase.
Sword? Covenant own it now!
Which is why they want us for a torch and burn op. Keep Dr. Halsey's excavation data from falling into enemy hands.
It hasn't already.
Maybe, but according to Holland, the Covenant are still hunting for something.
Where does he get off calling a demolition a priority 1?
There's no way that a freaking ship just gonna pause to snipe one of us. Oh!
Come on, get in! Let's go, come on!
Two nobles just died in the span of 2 missions. Why? Why? Okay, so this mission is something. I can't tell if I like or hate it. I'll just go with the 6.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed the traumatized soldier portion. You really get to see what happens to somebody that have been left behind and gets to see their entire team get slaughtered. Rip Cat. You should not have died in that way. Why couldn't she just gone out in a sacrificial manner like George?
Noble 1, this is Noble Actual. Noble 1, go ahead. We need that base taken out, son. What's your status? Still outside. Thermal on the interior shows standing room only. We're gonna have to thin them out or we'll be way too popular. Copy that, Noble 1. Holland out. We got a job to do, so let's stay focused and get it done. 6, are you in position?
Affirmative.
Good. Execute.
So we've been tasked with the plan to take back Swordbase, which is now covered with Covenant. So we move forward. I decided to be a little sneaky here. It didn't work out, so I had to take them out the traditional way. We continue forward until we get to a freaking tank. I enjoyed my time here. We reach 2 AA guns, take them out, we push deeper, and finally are able to enter Swordbase. This part gets a little creepy. A once lively base is now filled with our enemy and littered with corpses of our allies. It's very eerie. While we're snooping, Auntie Dot, in case you forgot, RAI assistant, tells us to continue forward to our prearranged coordinates.
Please proceed to the prearranged coordinates.
So we listen, take out Covenant while we're at it, and finally make it to our destination.
There's nothing here. If we're supposed to blow this place, this ain't the spot to do it from.
Dot, check your vector.
We are precisely where Oni has directed. Apologies. Coordinates revised. Please confirm?
Revised?
By an AI of unknown origin, whose clearance is well above my own.
Well, it's pointing us a click and a half east and 2,000 feet underground. I say we go AI free on this one. Obviously, these coordinates are junk, and the longer we go chasing.
What is this, Dot?
Our revised route, Commander.
Alright, we came this far.
So with our now revised coordinates, we continue until we reach a cart.
Your new AI friend tell you anything else, Dot?
She's been expecting you.
That's perfect.
Apologies for the unusual security measures, Commander, but the stakes demand it.
Dr. Halsey, casualty reports have you listed as...
Yes, well, as they say, news of my death has been greatly exaggerated. A latchkey discovery. It has unlocked, at last, the secrets of this excavation.
Not sure I understand.
Your orders were a pretext to bring you to me, and have been overridden. You are here, Team Noble, to ensure the delivery of this vital data to a secure location.
Doctor, our orders are to destroy all sensitive material.
Others will handle the demolition.
I'll need to confirm this new directive with command.
Colonel Holland will be briefed. You belong to Oni now.
So this cart brings us underground, and Halsey explains a little more to the team.
Before you is an alien artifact, neither human nor Covenant in origin.
Have your data ready, ma'am. We're coming to you.
The decrypting process is still underway.
I don't think you understand. We're out of time. If it isn't portable when we reach you, it's gonna get buried.
Bury any of it, and you bury mankind's best chance for survival. Commander, you've been wondering what your Spartans died for? They died for this. Please, buy me all the time you can.
With this information, we book it to Halsey's lab and need to defend it in order for her to continue to decrypt the package, so it will be ready for transport. Around her office are a few turret things that will aid us in defending, and I actually really like these. So, as expected, Covenant drop in and we begin fighting. This takes place for about 15 to 20 minutes for me, and at the end, being absolutely bombarded by enemies, the package completes decrypting and we head inside Halsey's office.
This AI is its custodian, and she has chosen you as her couriers.
Chosen? By an AI?
Her measure of you carries as much weight as my own, perhaps more. You are to take her to the UNSC shipbreaking yard in Azad. There you'll find a Halcyon-class cruiser waiting to get her off-planet.
I understand.
Mankind is outmatched. Our annihilation is all but certain. Unless we can glean from this artifact a defense against the Covenant. A game-changer. On the level of the conical bullet in the 19th century, or faster-than-light travel in the 23rd.
And what if we can't?
An apt question, if there were somewhere else to place our hope. There is not. Take it, Lieutenant. She has made her choice. Do you have it?
Yes.
Say the words, please.
I have it.
It's Cortana! And she picked us, Noble 6, to carry her. So we get to our aircraft, and June parts ways from the team to escort Halsey. The rest of us, being Carter, Emil, and us the player, pile into the aircraft and watch as Swordbase gets blown to oblivion. From a tank section to an enemy wave-like section, this mission is very memorable. Also, not to mention the appearance of Cortana, an easy 9 out of 10. Also, just want to say, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. It means so much to me, and I really hope you're enjoying it. I really do. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the video.
Noble Leader, seek immediate medical attention. Noble Leader, please respond. Please respond. Sierra 259. You are alarming me.
Not sure how long she's gonna stay together. Skies are jammed up anyway. Gotta get you off her, Lieutenant.
Sir,
you don't want to hear it. Get the package to the Autumn.
Done.
Not yet, it's not. Emil, go with him. It's a ground game now.
It's been an honor, sir.
Likewise. I'll do what I can to draw their fire. 6. That AI chose you. She made the right choice. On my mark. Mark!
As you just saw, Carver isn't doing so good. He demands us and Emil to jump out of the aircraft while he attempts to hold off as many enemies as he can. After we've landed, we're able to see the Pillar of Autumn, which is where the package is needed.
Here's our destination, 6. Pillar of Autumn.
With it only being us two, we continue forward. We eventually reach a cave-like system where a scarab blocks our path.
We can get past this, sir.
No, you can't.
Solid copy. Hit 'em on, boys.
You're on your own, Noble. Carter out.
This game can't get any sadder, can it? Can it? So we continue forward, taking out many enemies, until we finally reach the pillar.
You rigged the mass driver up top. We lose that, the Autumn has no covering fire. She'll never make orbit.
Copy, Noble. My Pelican's ready. Clear an LZ. I'll meet you there.
Now all we need to do is clear a landing zone for Keys, who is the person that will be taking the package off our hands. I had nothing at this part. I truly felt overwhelmed and left with nothing but my ambitions. Even with that, we continued fighting, finally allowing for Keys to land.
This is the captain. We have the package. Returning to the Autumn. Over.
Who's next?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Lieutenant, get aboard! We gotta get the hell out of here!
Negative. I have the gun. Good luck, sir.
Good luck to you, Spartan.
So now we're alone. For real this time. But the package isn't secure. The gun that Emil was on will allow us to clear the skies for Keys. I find my way to the gun and take control, blasting every enemy aircraft in sight, ending it off with a blast to a bigger ship above us.
Fire now, Lieutenant. Hit her in the gun.
Good, Spud. All stations, brace for cast-off.
Oh god, this has been a roller coaster. I love this mission, even though it honors itself with 2 more noble deaths. Yeah, simple 9 out of 10, enough said. You know, I still can't believe it. We delivered the package, we fought off so many covenants. Noble 6 deserves a happy ending. You know what, maybe even take a vacation, man. You know, kick your feet back, relax. Damn. There's more. What'd you say? There's more. There's what?
Cortana, all I need to know is did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. That's the Halo ring. That's the thing. They showed us the thing. So that's what you wanted to show me? That's it? That's it. We're done. Right? 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 Everything has led up to this point. Since our main objective is to now survive, we do what we do best. We shoot aliens.
It didn't take long for Reach to fall. Our enemy was ruthless, efficient, but they weren't nearly fast enough. For you had already passed the torch, and because of you, we found Halo, unlocked its secrets, shattered our enemy's resolve. Our victory, your victory, was so close. I wish you could have lived to see it. But you belong to Reach. Your body, your armor, all burned and turned to glass. Everything. Except your courage. That you gave to us. And with it, we can rebuild.
That was Halo Reach's campaign. I really hope you enjoyed the video. This portion, this outro is unscripted, so I might stutter a little bit, just letting you know. Yeah, I just want to say thank you if you watched the video. You know, if you enjoyed, subscribe, like, share, comment. Overall, no, this game was amazing. I loved Halo Reach. If I had to rate it 10 out of 10. If I had to rate it 1 through 10, 10 out of 10. Also, comment down below if you want to see a maybe a review of the multiplayer. I've thought about doing it. I almost plugged a multiplayer section into the end of this video, but I decided to scrap it because the video is a little bit long. So I'll do another video on the multiplayer, and maybe in the future combine both of the videos. Please comment down below what you liked, and comment down below what you disliked. I'd like to know. I want to get some different opinions on my video. So yeah, that's about it. Once again, my name's Eli, and until next time.